Hello everyone, I'm Nisa Agnia. Right now I study at University of Mataram with student ID F1D025100087. And now I'm going to explain to you how to building empathy and tolerance in social media era from filter bubbles to healthy dialogues. Think for a moment. When was the last time you opened social media and felt truly calm? Nowadays, it seems like every time we open our timelines, all we see is chatter, blame, and emotional comments. Sometimes we forget that behind every account and opinion, there's human being with a different story and background. And the increasing importance of empathy and tolerance, two things we often talk about but rarely truly understand. Today, I want to invite everyone to consider how empathy and tolerance can bridge us in an increasingly noisy and polarizing digital world. We often mistake empathy for sympathy, but they are two different things. Empathy means trying to understand another person's feeling and perspective from their perspective. Sympathy, on the other hand, simply means feeling sorry for them from their own perspective. Imagine this. A friend asks that a meeting not be scheduled during prayer time. A sympathetic sentence might be, I feel bad for you, you can make it to the meeting. But an empathic sentence might sound something like this. Oh, you need time to pray. How about we reschedule it? Empathy makes people feel valued and their needs acknowledged, not just pitied, but truly understood. However, in the digital world, empathy is increasingly difficult to find. We often get trapped in so called echo chambers and filter bubbles. Echo chambers occur when we only interact with people who agree with us, silencing other voices. Filter bubbles, on the other hand, arise because social media algorithms only display content similar to what we frequently click on or like. As a result, we rarely see differing views and become increasingly convinced that our own is the only correct one. That's why many online debates feel like a wall, not a bridge. However, with a little empathy, we can transform that into a space for mutually respectful dialogue. Besides empathy, another important aspect of the digital age is the ability to evaluate information wisely. One simple method we can use is the shift step. SIFT step. Shift stands for S for stop, pause before sharing something, I for investigate, check who create the content, and F for find better coverage. That means find other more credible source, and T trace the original sources, not clippings. For example, if a post says campus X prohibit religious activities starting tomorrow, don't immediately believe it and share it. Try checking the campus official account or trusted media outlet. It could just be an old news clip they're posted without context. Practicing the shift step isn't just about preventing hoaxes but also about empathy because we don't contribute to spreading fear or hatred that could hurt others. Besides filtering information, we also need to learn how to speak with empathy. One effective way is to use nonviolent communication or NVC. There are four simple steps. First one is observe without judging, present facts, not accusation. Second is express feeling honestly, and third is state needs, not blame. And fourth, make concrete requests and demands. Example sentence: while the meeting is scheduled for Friday at 12, I'm worried because I need time for a prayer. Can the meeting be scheduled to 10 or another day? This sentence isn't accusatory or offensive, but remains clear and respectful of both parties. In this way, we can disagree without hurting each other. Guys, the digital world gives us the freedom to speak, but that freedom is only meaningful if we are also willing to listen. Empathy and tolerance aren't just theories, but skills we can practice every day. Start small, from reading before you react, understand before you judge, and listen before you argue. Because ultimately, what we need is in more debate but more understanding. So before you comment, share, post, or respond to someone else, remember one simple thing: think before you post, because empathy builds connection. And that's all for me. Thank you for your attention. Goodbye. With just one touch, I could